Behold, in the might of organized chaos. Isn't it lovely?
Woo woo! Hi everyone! This is something a little different. I've never done this before and I'm excited to share this with all of you. While playing the game MySims on my channel and taking all the fun pictures along the journey, I had a little bit of a creative idea of creating this little scrapbook to capture the memories. I also wanted to share this journey with all of you. I haven't been scrapbooking for very long. This hobby is actually something I fell in love with while creating this little book. This is my first time filming my scrapbooking/journaling process, so bear with me if the setup is a little off. I'm still learning. But I'm really excited to explore this new style of making videos. Now, before we get started, here's a little disclaimer. This video is not sponsored. No one is paying me to say anything. This is all me with something I wanted to do for fun. Okay, now that that's out of the way, sit back and relax, get a comfy blanket, and come along with me on this journey. While recording footage for this, I was actually watching Gilmore Girls, the ultimate comfort show! As many will say, including myself. Especially during fall time, but I watch it any time of the year because, heck yeah, it's awesome. Literally got home from my day job and just went 6 to I think 7 hours or maybe more than that. Spent the rest of the day just scrapbooking this project out. It was so much fun. Now, links to almost everything I used are in the description. I say almost everything because there are some things I got at Five Below that for some reason I could not find links for some reason. I don't get why. It was weird. Now, I had a blast going through Etsy and craft stores for supplies. Etsy is dangerous for my wallet. My favorite washi tape I bought for this project is the Paper Mario Star Spirit washi tape. I love this. As someone who's a fan of the original game, it's literally perfect and I love it. And I'm always so scared of using it because I'm just scared it's gonna run out. But it's so pretty and I love pasting it everywhere. I love this so much. And even though I didn't use it, I actually got some Paper Mario 64 washi tape with all the original partners on it. It makes me so happy. Even though I didn't use it, I just want to show it to you guys because it's so cool! Now, for some of y'all who might be wondering, the mini photo printer I use is the Canva IV2 mini photo printer. I love this little guy. He's a little pricey, but it's perfect if you need something small and don't have a full-size printer. It's perfect for travel. I have printed so many memories and made many wonderful gifts with this item. It's worth the money. I even put the link down to the printer and for the photo paper. I've spent so much money on this photo printer. Fair warning before you get into this, printing with this printer is addicting because once you start, it's hard to stop. And once you print out the memories, they come alive in a new way. And I love pasting these into my journal. Before this project, I actually made 2 mini collages for graduation presents. And I'm using some of the material I had left over in this video. Multi-purpose! Now, each project I do on this channel comes with new challenges to overcome, which never bothers me. I'm a gamer. We thrive on challenges, heartache, and pain. Let's be real. They help us grow. However, during the process of playing this game on the channel, it was a bit different. I have been facing a crazy amount of burnout in my personal life. And unfortunately, MySims' very repetitive gameplay did not help. As a personal playthrough, I didn't mind the repetitiveness of the game. It's excellent. It's an excellent game for turning your mind off and being cozy in bed. Heck, I had very many times where preparing for videos, I would literally be in bed making stuff and I would have a complete blast. However, creating the videos for this channel got very old and very repetitive so fast. There were many days I was completely drained and I was struggling to find the joy in this project because of the repetitive gameplay. Then the burnout I faced in my personal life made it so much harder. But I still had a lot of fun, despite having to backtrack and find items 10,000 times over. I'm looking at you, kissing fish mission. Gosh, I hate that mission. I would love to say never again, but knowing me, I will probably play that game again. I'll probably play this game again, and it'll be happening again. Although now that I actually know where to find that stupid fish, which I actually did have a whole thing. I did print out a picture of the kissing fish, and I was gonna put in here. And turns out I had lost it in my organized chaos. Well, actually, admittedly, this was organized chaos until it wasn't, if that makes sense. So yeah, I had it and I completely lost it in the pile. I didn't find it till after I cleaned up a bit. So unfortunately, there's no dedicated spot for the kissing fish in this scrapbook. Oh well. Maybe next time. Now, I have a hot take opinion! Now, a lot of you might disagree with me on this opinion, but I don't know, this is just me. Hot take! I believe the controller controls are better than the Switch's touchscreens. Now hear me out. I've tried using the Switch touchscreen controls while prepping for videos, and I just couldn't get by it. I just don't like it. It made me more stressed than relaxed. I believe this game is significantly better on Switch than Wii. Not just because they fixed the crazy long loading screens, thank God, but it's more approachable and no pointer controls with no nunchuck. Definitely significantly better. Even I remember as a kid wanting it to be controller friendly instead of nunchuck. Handheld mode just made this game feel overall cozier. And I say this, but I can't get by the touchscreen. I don't know. I feel like if it was for DS, which there actually was a MySims version for DS, I feel like if it had a stylus, maybe I could get by it a little bit better. But, just not my thing. Now, if you like the touchscreen controls, that's awesome. I wish I could. I'm glad you like it. Before the Cozy remake was even announced, I remember thinking, oh man, this game would be perfect for Switch and the Cozy community. I would love to see a Switch port. Boom! Switch port. And I love the fact that this game is even getting ported to Steam and making it available to everyone. I'm pretty sure it's on Steam right now, actually. Yes, MySim is on Steam, making it available for everyone. I love that. This game needs more recognition. I am also aware that this game is definitely not for everyone. And I'm grateful this isn't like a full price Switch game and you are getting 2 games for the price of 1. And people have actually told me that MySims Kingdom is significantly better than MySims, which I believe because MySims Kingdom came out a year after MySims was initially released. Which ties into the next segment. One question I have gotten a few times is, will I be playing MySims Kingdom? After the craziness I faced while playing MySims, as of right now, I have no plans to play this game on the channel. Mainly because I've never played it before, and I want to play this as a personal playthrough before I play it for you guys. I don't really want to do another completely blind series on the channel right now. I don't think I have the energy for that right now. But someday, maybe, who knows? Perhaps I'll do another scrapbook with that series too. Who knows? I'm not usually one to follow trends since they come and go so quickly, but the trend I got into is turning photos into Studio Ghibli style photos. I love doing this. I don't even care if it's not even a trend anymore. It's so much fun. I'm not even sure if it's still happening by the time this video is uploaded. But I love doing this so much, I had to include some of the photos I generated with ChatGPT in the scrapbook. And yes, they are MySim photos. They don't, for some reason, ChatGPT doesn't do it with a bunch of video games, but for some reason, it got away with MySims. So here's some of that. Unfortunately, I didn't have enough printer paper to print all of these as I was making the scrapbook, and some of these were made after I finished the scrapbook. Truth be told, I'm honestly surprised how much this little project has helped me to recover some of my HP. Being able to reflect on the craziness that is this game and life, it's been great. Truth be told, I was a bit nervous about trying out this style of scrapbooking/journaling, but being able to create in this new medium has brought everything to life in a new way. The washi tape may not always match and the stickers may not always go, but honestly, it's my journal and I love mixing and not matching. Boom. Sometimes when creating chaos, you end up making a masterpiece in the process. There's actually a video by Kelsey Rodriguez. I am so sorry if I said your name wrong. She's an indie artist on YouTube, where she creates videos based on her personal art journey, business advice, and art tips. Her 2 videos, Why You Need to Make Bad Art to Become a Great Artist, and Your Perfectionism is Destroying Your Life. Your perspective has changed my life and how I view the creative process as a whole. I've always struggled with perfectionism and comparing myself to others. But all perfectionism does is delay or even destroy the process. No one has outstanding skills right away. Even the gifted have to work at and continuously sharpen their skills or they'll lose them. I'll admit that comparison and fear of judgment has kept me from creating this video. Being afraid that I don't have the proper setup or not the right tech. What if the aesthetics are off and this isn't cozy? What if nothing looks good and this whole video is a disaster? What if this? What if that? Thoughts like that, honestly. But in truth, even though I was nervous about taking this step, I'm so glad I did. Because now all I can see is how I can keep growing from here. I'm super proud of how this turned out, and this will help me remember my first cozy playthrough of the remake for a long time to come. Now, as you can see, there's plenty more pages to this little book. I've been considering of adding to it and making a Pokemon Violet scrapbook, remembering my first playthrough of that game. Mainly because that playthrough was a special time for me. If you guys want to see more videos like this, let me know in the comments. Anyway, here's the finished results. Thank you all for watching. I hope to see you all back for more. Have a great rest of your day. Bye!